Hello everybody, c'est mon nom qui Makaya. Bonjour tout le monde, mon nom est Makaya. This is your one and only Mr. J. Cole. We spell that Jaycol, so please don't get this twisted. Welcome to Real Talk, and today I really wanna bring you some of the realest talk that there is out there. And I'm sure that you guys I think you've been informed about what's happening in the Congo because it's everywhere. But before I can jump into the video, like deep into the video, I really want to say shame on all those people out there who are taking pleasure in what's happening in Congo, what's happening in Ukraine, what's happening in Ethiopia or whatever in the world where there's war. People are out there is now comparing everything, as if it is a game that's we are watching. We don't have to be so heartless, people. You know, you found these YouTubers who are now comparing the forces who will now win between South Africa and Rwanda if they were to fight. Comparing the ammunition. Uh, So that's how you really spicing out this hate. You know, now if a South African watch that video and your video is, let's say, favors them, maybe like, yes, we can beat Rwanda. And if your video favors Rwanda, maybe like, then they're gonna be, yes, we can beat South Africa. Guys, that's what we call hate promotion. We are promoting hate. We are pushing hate forward instead of us putting our peace sign on the screen and talking positive about what's happening. Guys, as long as we as humans gonna keep on walking in darkness, the world won't change at all. It won't change at all because we kind of get excited like we're entertained by the wars. We're entertained about the death, about the killing that's happening around the world. There's nothing entertaining about that, people. Now you're just pushing views and views, saying all this kind of rubbish because you want views. You don't know what people are going through there. Instead of saying, yeah, guys, let's stay together, let's support each other, you are just comparing the powers of the world. Who can beat who in the battlefield? We are very ignorant as humans. We are very ignorant. I don't know why, but we are very ignorant. I I was born in the Congo, and when this war was escalating, like when this war started, I was like 9, 10 years old, and I went through the most horrific things that you can only watch in the action movie and say, "Wow, that was a good movie." Understand? And now me watching this news on what's happened in Congo with the M23, with the Rwandan supporting them, it breaks my heart. You know, there are hundreds of like small rebel groups in the Congo that didn't just started from Norway. No, they started from somewhere. There are forces out there that are forcing young kids to have guns and send these kids into mines and send these kids into villages and terrorize the people of their own communities the people of their own countries. They're enslaving each other because they were given nothing but a gun, and they were made believe that this gun is your only way out of poverty. This gun will teach you how to be a smart man, will teach you how to be a leader. No, that's rubbish. It will never teach you that. And now a child is born in Congo not knowing the difference. A child is being born in Uganda not knowing the difference. A child being born in Ethiopia or Sudan not knowing the difference. They are born when they come of age, 10, 11 years old, they're given a gun. And now what happens when you give a child a toy? They wanna play with the toy, you know? And when they get angry, they smash your TV with that toy. Same apply to those people that are giving guns to young kids. You give them guns, this, and then you send them to go and terrorize each other, and then you're gonna benefit from that. You're gonna benefit from people killing people. Shame on you. You know, when I came to realize what I came to realize is that Congo is one of the countries in Africa that we believe is our country, but it's not our country. Congo is not for the Congolese people. Congo, let me repeat this. Congo is not for the Congolese. It's not. Congo belongs to the Chinese. Congo belongs to the Belgians. Congo belongs to the Americans. Congo belongs to the Australians. Congo belongs to the Koreans. Congo belongs to the Indians. Congo belongs to the French people. Congo does not belong to any of those people that call themselves Congolese. If it was like that, if it was for the Congolese, then they should have found a way to say, this is our country and our country alone. We do not need any external forces to come and help us or to come and tell us what to do in our countries. You know, the sad part of Congo is that when we were busy fighting for independence, people like Patrice Lumumba went an extra mile to fight for our freedom, and yet what happened to him? He was killed. Killed by who? By his own friend, by his own people. And these people were not influenced by themselves, were influenced by the Europeans. The Europeans said, no, this guy is too good to be alive, so let's just end it before he chases us from this country. And they went out there screaming, yes, Congo got independence, but which independence do we have? We are still in shackles. We are still enslaved. Our children are still being born in slavery. We are slaves in our own countries. And yet we believe and we call ourselves, should we believe that we have a leader? Mr. Chisiki, Mr. What do you call it? What do you call it? It's Lawrence Chisekedi or something. You know, Mobutu came to power and then he terrorized Congo. He killed his own people. Blood was shed in Congo because of Mobutu. Kabila came in, nothing changed. Chisekedi has been there, nothing changed. It's even worse. Congo is divided. Whatever happened in the east, the capital does not give a damn about it. Millions of people are being killed in Congo each and every day by wars, by terrorists, by hunger, and yet nothing changes. You know, the first temptation of the world wasn't money. The first temptations of the world wasn't money. It was food. Food was the first temptation of this world, of the universe. Because God said to Adam, do not eat that. And yet what the devil said, the devil tempted Eve with food. And Eve ate that food, right? The fruit. And I think that's the only That's the only explanation that I can put out there right now, because with food you can control the world. When Congolese scream of hunger, what do we run to for help? The Americans and the French. Congo people, Congo that dying, Congolese are dying from hunger. Please send us rice and beans. And they flood their plains over our mountains, and they drop those sacks of beans and rice, and they go around bragging about it like, yes, we serve the Congolese people by giving them food. We save their lives so we can do whatever we want to do in their country. Congo is struggling from malaria pandemic. Congo is struggling from cholera pandemic. Congo is struggling from tuberculosis pandemic. Congo is suffering from the pandemic of I can say COVID. Who do we run to? Let's run to the Americans, and they're gonna hold us hostage because of that.